Okay, so I think some of you saw that I managed to pick these open. These are pin and pin dimple locks. They're 5 pins, and then because you have a pin, because it's pin and pin, it's actually a 10-pin lock. So, and I did manage to pick it with pin tumbler tools, so it's interesting. I'll pick both of these, and then I'll gut one. So, some tension in there. This is a windshield wiper insert tensioner that I made. Okay, get our pick in there. Notice I have my pick sideways because the pins face down like that, and it's a little keyway. That's what dimple locks are. Here in the US, dimple locks are not very common. That's why often when you find them, they're called like high security. These are high security, they're not. Dimple locks are, yeah, they're not commonly found. Okay, there's one. Yeah, dimple locks are not commonly found here in the US. That's why they're difficult for some people to pick. Although these, I was intimidated at first, but not anymore. Okay. I'm rotating my pick. See, I'm just using a standard Southward short hook. And I'm just going to rotate it. Appears we're hung up on something. Let's try that again. Usually opens much faster. But it's the fact that I'm on video. Sorry if I can't keep this in frame. It's difficult for me to do. There we go. Got him. Okay. Let's gut it. Okay. Picks out of here. Okay. Oh, whoops. Looks like that one dropped. Okay, we'll just gut this one. I don't want to fix that one right now. Okay. Oh, guess the right key. How about that? Okay, so get a something to push the pin down. Oh, bring my pin tray in. Come here. Oh, I'll just use my pinning tweezers like I usually do. Okay. You know what? A pick might work better. These are a pain because there's a little limiting, there's a little plate in there that, if you get the pin underneath, then it will, yeah, you're gonna have a tough time getting this out. It's interesting with these because they also came with a security card. You know, that's usually what you find in like actual high security locks, like a Medico. All Medicos, you either need. I have one for my Medico key switch. Is a you either need the record number tag or you need a security card. I think I have a security card somewhere, but it's not for that lock. But I could show that at some point. It's weird, because Medico has many, they have a couple different keyways, and then they also have 3-pin, 4-pin, 5-pin, 6-pin versions. I have a 5-pin key switch, which is more than what I need. Like a 3-pin would work just fine. Yeah, that one, the version is called the biaxial because it's a, well, all of them are biaxial, but that one in specific is a, usually you have pins in the Bible. Why is this taking forever? Usually you have pins in the Bible that are, you know, pushing down on them. In the, usually in the cam locks and the other ones, they're not really, there's no, nothing sticking down to block, gosh, there's nothing sticking down to, it's just the pins, and then they lift, and then it's mainly just that sidebar that does the work. Okay, let's give this a try. Do this without screwing anything up. Okay. So, pin and pin, as you can see. There is a outer pin and an inner pin. Let's dump these out. That. The inner pins will go everywhere if you're not careful. They will, they're really, really easy to lose. Some of these are steel pins to prevent drilling, but, I mean, you're probably better off just using, actual throw protection, like like the Medicos all have a hardened steel plate in front of it, along with the multi-locks and all the other ones. They have a hardened steel plate, and then they have the actual, parts behind. They have the actual, and then they also have, like, carbide, anti-drill pins in them, and yeah, they are definitely preparing. Well, those are, yeah, they're super drill resistant, which is not really that common of an attack anymore, but sometimes it happens. Okay. Okay. Not all of these are standard, I can tell you that. This is so there's your pin and pin, and so, as you can see, let me put this down. It's got its own little spring in there, the inner pin, and it just yeah, it sticks out and pushes the inner pin down. That's about it. That's what's in this lock. This time I can actually take the springs out. Usually the ones that I do myself, the springs will just get stuck, and then they'll stay in there. They still push the thing down, but they're hard to get out. Okay, pin 2. That spring. Pin 3. Spring. The other side. Oops, there goes that. Okay. Okay, and pin 4. Let's go to pin 5. Doesn't much matter, they're all the same, but I prefer to be a little bit more organized. There you go. That's a pin and pin dimple lock that I managed to pick with just regular pin and pin, with regular pin tumbler picks. Not at all high security, if I can do that. But yeah, it is pin and pin, as you can see. So, yeah. This is no multi-lock, though, you know. Multi-lock being the, there's several different levels. Those are the Asa Abloy dimple locks, the main ones. There's what is there? The MT5 Plus is the top model, and then there's the interactive, and then I think there's the Junior, and then I think that's it. Yeah.